Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some weeks back, the Niger Deltans got very vexed over the PIB bill that got them really very marginalized 3%, as over the 30 and 10% that the northern sections will be enjoying. But as it is right now, they have decided to take it a step higher, and they are no longer keeping calm. While Biafrans, the Southeasterners, are talking about exiting, Sunday Go and the Yoruba nations in general are also thinking of exiting. Of course, so many things happening at the same time. But Nigeria Delta have decided to take their own in a different dimension. Number one, we're going to find out what exactly they're trying to do. Before we do so, like you subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel or YouTube. While they also aggrieved indigenes of the Niger Delta region have dragged President Muhammadu Buhari, the interim administrator of the Amnesty office, Colonel Malad DQ, retired, and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, senior advocate of Nigeria, to court over the plan to sack 200 workers from the Presidential Amnesty office. Also included in the suit numbered 5 FHC/PH/CS/124/21 and filed before the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, is a human resource company, HR Index Limited, alleged to have been wrongfully hired by the Amnesty Office to conduct the mass sack of staff under the program. The claimants in the suit, Utep Akpan and James Ayibitakana, are seeking an order of the interlocutory injunctions restraining President Muhammadu Buhari, the interim amnesty boss, and other two defendants from carrying out the alleged massacre pending the hearing and determination of the substantive suit before the court. The claimants in the right of summons and motion and notice urge the court to declare that the interim administrator of Amnesty program, who is the second defendant, is required under the Public Procurement Act 2007 to make public the contract capable of being awarded under the Presidential Amnesty, and the declaration that the outsourcing of the contracts of human resource firm in the office of the second defendant does not fall under the Public Procurement Act. They also asked the court to set aside as illegal any contract awarded by the Amnesty Office to the human resource company having been illegally issued and without due process. It was also gathered from one of the claimants, Utep Akpan, that the action against Presidential Amnesty Office was to prevent illegal termination of appointment of over 200 Amnesty staff by the 31st of August 2021. According to the aggrieved staff, the termination letter has allegedly been prepared and backdated to May 2021, and majority of the staff affected are indigenes of the Niger Delta region. This is getting not funny, getting disheartening. The environment we find ourselves in right now in Nigeria, the economy is very harsh, inflation is very severe, insecurity knocking at every nook and cranny. But for those who are actually at the corridor of power, who have access to looting of money, but the government of the day is very favorable. You know this whole life in general is a balanced situation. If it's raining here, there could be sunshine the other way. So there seems to be some sort of balance. So while the common man in the street is shouting, this administration is harsh, this administration is not friendly, inflation is everywhere, money is not flowing, there are no jobs, no security everywhere. In some quarters, this is the best administration, where they have access to contract money. Some of them have been able to do a lot of things. They have access to so much money, they're beginning to wonder, is that how easy money is to get? So you can imagine, while some persons are mourning and crying, others are rejoicing, saying, man, this could be one of the best administration we've ever had. So for the common man, quite a lot of persons, especially for the average Nigerian on the street, honestly, it has never been this harsh. Okay, now, why they had to do that, still trying to use court injunction. I don't know how long. Well, Nigeria is still a democratic state, but I'm just wondering if the government of the day really wants to do it. The court injunction will not work. Unfortunately, yes, we are a democratic state. Yes, we have rule of law, but when they want to use the executive power, sometimes some of these laws are just laws. Unfortunately, Senate claims maybe you could go through the processes, but in Nigeria, I feel personally that the president is not yet ready. If he is ready to do it, he'll just do it, law or not, court injunction or not, they'll have a way around it. But the reason why these young guys are actually doing what they're doing right now is just to save about 200. Do you know what 200 local indigenous locals of that state is? That's a huge number that's going to lose their jobs. There are no jobs already. They're about to lose about 200, and the farms are not even available because the truth of the matter is there's insecurity such that the common man cannot even go to the farm to fend for himself, get that little subsistence farming for those who are thinking of commercial. Some of them had to stop simply because of the level of insecurity. The other time we heard that rice farmers, some of them were attacked in the process of going to their farm to harvest rice. And just in recent past, bandits actually have attacked again in Zamfara. It's now a norm. Disgusting as it is, but it's not a norm in Nigeria. It's disheartening, it's heartbreaking, but it's a regular thing. And all of a sudden, those who have been having jobs, all of a sudden they're about to lose it simply because of God knows what. And to think that those who are going to be affected is still the same locals. About 200 of them are going to be laid off, allegedly so anyway, still alleged. Allegedly so because they've not been laid off yet. That's why they're actually using that restraining order to horse the hands of those who are allegedly trying to sack them. Now, if 200 people are out, that's the same region where they are going to be paid 3% PIB petroleum bill, petroleum industry bill, 3%, despite the environmental degradation, environmental pollution that comes with oil spillages, despite the damages done to the environment. Some of them can't even farm because the oil has spoiled their surface soil, topsoil. Some of them can't go in for fishing because the surrounding water around where they explore oil has been polluted, spilled, such that they can't even do fishing anymore. The animals, fauna and flora of that area is damaged, and yet they are giving paltry 3%. While some persons who don't even know what these guys are going through are enjoying 30%. You just begin to see the abnormality, of this whole situation. And to think also this the same region that's going to still suffer, that are hoping that they will not suffer a 200 workers to lose their job over some God knows what it is. This is really sad. If we can't even provide jobs, we should at least sustain the ones we have. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section. What's your take on this, please?